Happy Sunday, WESOS Sisters. This is Jean LaValle, and I'm just delighted to bring our Spotlight Sister for the month of August, Francesca Vanderwall. And I would love for Francesca to be able to explain to all of us who she is and what she does. Hi, Francesca.
Hi, Jean. How are you?
Good.
So a little bit about me. I am originally from Northwest Indiana, but I crossed over the Illinois border right after undergrad because I was chasing a boy that I will have been with for 15 years this coming April. So happy anniversary to us. Happy anniversary to WESOS. I have spent my entire career in financial services. And I've also spent a really long time as an Edward Jones client. But then last year, when corporate America was starting to give me too many cases of the Sunday scaries, I decided to make a change, and I came on to Edward Jones as an advisor. Also in recent history, my husband and I got the chance to buy our dream house in Plainfield. He has a 4-minute bike ride to work. And we have been ogling that house since it was first built in the early 2000s. And at any time, somebody asks, why that particular house, or, whose house really is it? Is it your house? Is it your husband's house? The correct answer is it's Newman's house, our French bulldog. He turned 12 years old in May and loves having a big yard to trot around in. He does not run. But it's nice too for me to be able to be close to home. When I was earlier in my career, I was doing 45 minutes outbound, an hour 15 inbound, and so now I'm 10-15 minutes away, so I can go walk the dog on my lunch break. But getting a little bit more into work in terms of what I do, you hear this big lofty title of financial advisor, and you're like, what does she actually do? And the thing that I like most about what I do is I get to help cut through the gobbledygook red tape language barrier that is so common in personal finance. And I help people reach their goals, so whatever that looks like for you, whatever retirement looks like for you, helping out kids and grandkids, if you're one of the fortunate people that really gets to think about generational wealth transfer, we can do that. But I also help small businesses. So it's really just about having a conversation that's in plain English with somebody that you can trust to talk about where you are and where you want to go.
Well, I have to tell you that from the very first moment I met you, you're a very trustable person. And I think it's amazing that you guys saw, I know you're all about planning. You saw that you wanted that house, and you started a plan. I know you're well enough to know you started that plan to make that dream come true. So good for you. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit too about what the Spotlight Sister means to you, and not only being nominated, but being chosen as a Spotlight Sister for WESOS. What does that mean to you, and why do you think that you were nominated and chosen?
Well, first of all, holy cats, am I grateful. That nomination came and the award being bestowed after, personally a very dark period in my life that happened recently. So it was a great way to literally perk myself out of a crying jag when I got tagged on Facebook and I saw all these notifications and I got to read the write-up, and then it was happy cheers that got shifted over. But for me, I think the term spotlight is really interesting. I can't say a theater background, but I did a lot of community theater when I was a kid. And one of the things that I always liked about the aspects of lighting design is that there were so many different colored lights on stage, and they set moods, and they're able to, make things more prominent, make things less prominent. And I think that that's one of the great things about Spotlight Sister is that you've got the opportunity to be, whatever kind of spotlight you want. So for me, I'm very bubbly and outgoing, and I'm sure you can tell even just through this video if you haven't had the chance to meet me. But I came into WESOS less than a year ago and just really focused on building relationships and trying to get to know people in the community, because again, I've lived in Plainfield for 2.5 years now, so I don't really have a ton of friends in the area. I'm a new small business owner, and I wanted to be around women that were like me and that wanted to be #girl bosses. And so I started talking to people, and then I've had a couple opportunities to speak, which has been amazing. One, because it's great exposure for me, but two, I spent the first 3 years out of undergrad coaching speech and debate at a local high school, and I haven't gotten a ton of presentation opportunities since then. You know, there have been a couple of, you know, corporate speaking gigs and stuff like that, but, you know, getting the opportunity to share knowledge and actually, you know, help people maybe make a difference in their business has just been super rewarding for me. And I think that being kind of the person that, you know, can present in front of a crowd, that isn't shy, that isn't going to get nervous, in addition to just getting to know everybody and going to every chapter I possibly could, you know, barring traffic, of course. You know, I think that's some of the ways that I've been able to make some really great friends here in WESOS, and probably that combination of factors and, you know, actually having really meaningful friendships already probably led to the nomination. And I'm just touched beyond belief that all the leaders actually agreed on me.
We're more than just the leaders, dear. There's a lot of members too. And I don't think anybody could ever put Francesca and shy in the same sentence.
No, it's not me.
Oh, well, I am so pleased that you are a Spotlight Sister, and we can't wait to put this out onto all our social media so that everybody else, anybody who sees this, can get to know Francesca a little bit better. And we're just so proud that you're part of our community.
Thanks so much, and thanks for the time to get to, you know, chat to everybody, you know, real time, asynchronously, whatever this is. It's been great, and I'm looking forward to getting to know more people in the future.
Wonderful. Have a great day.
Thanks, Eugene.